of a year, huh? What do you mean I already did this joke? Only 1 week into 2026. I swear I can count. I'm at my wit's fucking end. Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. I am the Logician, the Rant-Sona Reality Forgot, and, boy howdy, last night's stream was a stream. So I figured for this week's On a Whim Wednesday, we'd, simmer things down a bit with something a bit more casual and hopefully relaxing. Now, for the uninitiated, Wednesdays are dedicated to my whatever the fuck I feel like doing days when it comes to my streaming schedule. Tuesdays, as always, are reviews and reactions of retro media. Fridays are dedicated to fan-favorite gaming franchises, and Sim Saturdays dedicated to simulator games, which I generally don't usually seek out myself. But, you know, I'm trying to be a bit more adventurous when it comes to the content that I consume, and thus I integrated that concept into my streaming schedule. But, Wednesdays are for me, if nothing else. So, I figured we'd slow things down a bit after the fucking horrendous display that was yesterday's Cyber Squad stream, and simply catch up on some, I suppose, old news for most of you. Now, I'm sure many of you are familiar with the YouTube channel Daily Dose of Internet. It's not one that I frequent, but I know a good many people out there, well, do. And, every year they do a bit of a summary compilation of the best of those types of videos. One thing I do appreciate about Daily Dose is that the narrator, whoever they are, they tend to specify whether or not anyone actually got injured in the videos. So you can at least rest assured that, in most cases, one would hope, that no one was actually grievously hurt. Or grievously hurt. Again, I swear I can speak. I didn't waste an entire decade in higher education for nothing, I promise. Anyway. Now, part of me was tempted to try and do a, no laugh challenge, or try not to laugh challenge, but these sorts of videos don't usually get me guffawing anyway. I've never particularly been fond of the likes of fail compilations or things like that, because I don't enjoy them. I just get secondhand embarrassment out of them. And even in cat videos where the owner is clearly messing with the cat to rile them up, that's not fun to watch for me. That's just me looking at an animal in distress, and I'd think more people would be empathetic enough to realize that's kind of fucked. But then again, maybe that's just me putting too much faith in people. Either way, I chose this stream not to be a downer, so you know what? I'm going to try and just move things brusquely along to what should hopefully be a nice, leisurely stream. At least in comparison to what I've been trudging through as of late. So, with all that being said, I do believe it is high time we got things started.
These are the best videos of 2025.
Boom.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, put on a video for relaxation and good vibes, he said. It'll be fun, he said. Fucking Christ on a stick. Anyway, onwards and downwards, I suppose. You know, there's a convention joke in there somewhere. Beautiful meal. Yeah, no, exactly. You raise a good point there, Carrie. Now I'm just pissed that they unfortunately didn't get to enjoy their meal. I mean, it's a dumb thing for me to obsess over, but I absolutely fucking hate it when people waste food. Anyway. Oh, good. Motorcycle. I'm sure this'll end swimmingly. Yeah, no, you guessed it, Gary. Jesus, fuck! Put on a video for leisurely good vibes, he said. The fuck is... What is this, a close calls compilation? I mean, thank fuck for, like, all the fucking padding that biker was wearing. Good God. I mean, if you ever need a swimming fucking... Not swimming, just, like, a good, shining example of why you should always wear a helmet when you're on a bike. So, yeah, no, I mean, like, whether it's, like, leather for, like, traditional, like, Harley-Davidson bikers, or, like, even just gloves and padding for, like, more modern bikers. Just keep yourselves safe. If you are going to be going on a freeway, especially. Oh, my God. Okay. You know. Well, one thing at a time. First and foremost, feel like I cut my hand slapping those cheeks. Secondly, let's take another look at the fucking Kerbal Space Program here. I mean, credit where credit is fucking due. That man has an arm on him. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's the other part of that, Gary. I mean, I am hoping that since Daily Dose of Internet actually put these up on their channel, Hubble lands in my frontal lobe. You know, we should all be so lucky, Koshe. But, yeah, to my knowledge, Daily Dose tends to, like, actually specify if anyone is actually hurt or not in these types of videos. So I am hoping that everyone included in these videos are alright. If not, then that gives me less reason to return to this channel. If you waste this fucking burger,
They got the...
really orchestrated the meeting of the mega powers there, didn't they? I mean, this is actually a veritable movie. Like, let's... God damn it, I even just noticed the shirt. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. Yeah. I've not seen this gentleman on the left in a fucking minute. Like, he used to be all over the fucking place once upon a time. Loves trash anime, rest in pieces. Yeah, no, I could not agree more. My word. Oh, I just noticed the fucking hat. And these motherfuckers came prepared. They came prepared, and you know what? I have to give them props for that. This wasn't just like scripted. This was calculated. And I have to give them my respect for that.
They got the wrong confetti color for this gender reveal.
2, 1. What
is it, a white baby?
Okay, goddammit, they actually got a genuine laugh out of me. I mean, that's exactly what that is. In case I have not made it apparent by now, I fucking despise the concept behind gender reveal parties. Especially after one of those burned down half of fucking California.
This
Oh,
principal
Jesus. Is that person even participating? You know, the lady who pioneered them is like, these are stupid, and her kid is trans. You know? I mean, I can at least appreciate the character development. But yeah, no, like, is this person in the red shirt even involved in the game here? Like, I would assume that everyone in the matching colors is on the same team. Like, the white and green on one side and the predominantly black on the other. Who's the kid in red? Granted, I am approaching this quandary with literal zero base knowledge of how volleyball actually works. Outside of the occasional clip or two of fucking Dead or Alive I used to watch on late night G4 Tech TV. Okay, I'm actually looking in the corner now, and I do notice, like, I am admittedly obscuring it a little bit on my end, but if I just nobody was hurt. There we are. So that is in fact good to know. They have certain players designated with different shirts. I mean, you might be right, actually. Oh, yeah, because, like, they do have, like, the predominantly green-shirted person on the other side as well. Well, the more you know.
This principal and student decided to prank and scare people at their graduation.
Oh, no. You know, honestly, I cannot think of a better way to exit any educational institution than to give the principal the stone cold stunner. Honestly, exactly what the fucking institution deserves. Also, how'd you get this picture of me? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't blame the guy for having heart palpitations. My word.
Going to Disney World. Disney World. Papa, where are you going?
Papa, where are you going?
To hell.
Okay, that's me. That's actually me. God, I remember that video popping up just randomly out of nowhere. Also, this fucking content creator's clean-cut appearance is not long for this world. I can guarantee you.
Now, once they're all off, you should be able to just stick a bar in here and make it loose.
No.
Well, I was right, just not in the way I expected. Damn. Between the flannel and the John Deere tractor, I don't think I've seen a more hipster baby in my life.
Okay. Have you been eating the bubbles?
No.
The perfect setup to a joke doesn't exist. Like, that's some fucking Three Stooges bullshit.
Okay. Have you been eating the bubbles?
No.
I think we found the second coming of Curly, everyone. Oh, God. Not bad. Ah! Damn. You know? Eat your fucking heart out, Edward Elric. For all we know, that could have been regular baby mouth. That's also true, Carrie, to be fair. I don't trust that baby, nor should you. He's a bubble eater. Okay, well, no need to bring slurs into this. Good God.
I have no idea why this mascot did this at a kid's party.
And let go!
You know what? When you gotta go, you gotta go. Jersey Devil realized he was being captured on film.
Trying to go to sleep or take a nap, and he's just...
You never...
I don't know why that hit me as hard as it did. So what have I said before, Kosha? You keep my lab assistant out of this.
never know who else might also be enjoying your meal.
The sequel no one asked for. Remy, get the fuck out of my face. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
How did you get us out of that? How the did we not get in an accident right there?
Yeah. Fucking Shadow seemed to be asking the same question. My word. Now I want to watch fucking Homeward Bound. It has been way too fucking long since I've seen that movie. Don't bring him into this. Yeah, sure. True, we should let him rest. Oh my, I'm sorry, I just realized that fucking pig statue there, like that specific type of ceramic pig reminds me so much of this one restaurant I used to frequent when I was younger in like the town where my elementary school was. Except it was more like the pigs and chefs outfits. And it's like I used to always get like the personal pizzas there, and I just have a strong like nostalgic association with that type of statue and like the taste I remember of the food from that restaurant. And it was one of those, like, I think that may have been like the first like wood oven pizza places I ever ate at as a kid. And so I always associate like really good like wood oven pizzas and like Italian vibes with those types of statues. It's the strangest fucking thing, but it's just a little peek into my childhood, I suppose. That could have gone could have gotten along worse. I need to fucking... That could have gone a lot worse. Fuck it, I'm already loopy. He said as though he opened something with alcohol. Yeah, look at me hardcore opening a fucking diet ginger ale.
That's looking pretty bad weather out there. Come on, pups. Come on, get in the house. Let's go. Come on, come on. It's getting rough out there. Get in here. Come on. Let's go. What the heck?
You know?
Alright, get in here.
Okay, I guess you can come too.
The arc is filling. Had a cranberry ginger ale today. Yeah, I got a couple cases of that as well, Carrie. As a matter of fact, you know what? Fuck it. Might as well open up one of those, since I have not tried it. See how you taste. I'm not sure if I've had one of these before. Huh. Actually, a lot less tart than I expected. Because like usually anything with cranberry in it has like, I mean, to be fair, you are completely valid, Koshe. But like I don't think I ever really fell into the trend of like, soda with cranberry trend. Because like most things with cranberry for me are just way too fucking tart. Like just straight up cranberry juice. I would always have to like water that down with like seltzer water or something. Like especially like lemon seltzer. But this is a lot just generally sweeter than I would have expected. Yeah, no, that absolutely is a good idea. I mean, I'm not going to drop the brand because I'm not sponsored, but like I will just say this, for a diet ginger ale with cranberry in it, it's pretty good. God, now, see, thinking of seltzer water it made me depressed because it made me think of like my all-time favorite like sparkling water was the Zevia, specifically the Zevia blackberry and the Zevia cucumber lemon, which for some fucking reason they discontinued. I have no idea why, because those are like objectively the best fucking flavors. Yeah, my white boy water. Also, the more I drink of this cranberry, the more I'm getting like Martinelli's cider vibes from it. Which I am not going to complain about because that is like, in my childhood home, Martinelli's cider was just like the default drink of New Year's. Like getting a couple big bottles of that to share with the family, breaking out the fancy glasses. So I mean, 1 week into 2026, shit's already going belly up. Might as well celebrate in what ways we can. Anyway, back to this character from Left 4 Dead.
Estamos aquí en la lavandería porque la María ha venido a lavar un peluche.
911, I've witnessed a murder. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. Yeah, no, the cackling is admittedly kind of added. I don't know. Maybe it's just I haven't had poutine in a while, but I'm looking at this and all I'm seeing is cheese curds. That's a "I told you this would happen, you dumb bitch" cackle. No, absolutely. Oh, Jesus.
On the session, quite interesting.
Fucking. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people often just overlook how fucking fast motorcycles can go. Yeah, no, absolutely. Motherfucker nearly got Jack Blacked. You done there, dipshit?
Oxe, cadê o cabelo do Dino?
This is what you get for fucking cannonballing at the beach that makes you old.
That.
Hold up. Like, they're... there's a lot to process here. Why the fuck is my man cosplaying as Waluigi with balls of steel? My guy, somehow, I don't think this technique you're attempting here was approved by the gym staff. It's the swimming pool that makes you older by 10 years, apparently.
Bora, mais uma. Xiii.
Once again, I'm not entirely certain what you were expecting. Those weights are going to stretch him out. Well, I mean, I guess he was really going for the Waluigi aesthetic. How far into this are we? Are like 4 minutes into the video, and we've already had 2 gym pantsings. Really setting the tone here.
That's you!
The battery for his drill started to malfunction.
Oh no.
I want to put some...
Watch out.
Yeah, no, that's a valid point of concern. Mayhaps get your child and the rest of your fucking family out of that house. If a battery is spewing fumes, it's time to call in a professional. Yeah, I'll lock the gas in there. No way it's escaping now.
I'm so hungry I can eat a bus ride, man.
So all you can eat buffet.
See, I'd appreciate the joke more if it didn't look like it was a miner making the initial crack. Maybe I'm just a bad judge of age, but this looks like someone who is in their teens. Yeah, this looks like a typical white boy summer.
She realized that after owning them for 10 years, she has never told her dogs what her name is.
Oh my god, this fucking... How old is this fucking video? Like, why is this in a 2025 compilation? This video has been out for fucking at least 5 years.
My name's Taylor.
You know? I think it was this, yeah, baby, can we get some is more like... I mean, I suppose that's also fair. Okay, that one was cute. You know, I fail to understand where you didn't see this coming. See, I have a weird association with this thing. This type of thing. Because at my last job, before I had to leave due to an injury, I spent like 2 solid days just cleaning out, I want to say the better part of like 20 of these fucking things. And like, they gave me a specific cleaner to work with, and I think it was just pure bleach. And on the bright side, I was already masking up, because this was around the time where even though like the mask mandate had been like taken back, I was still masking up daily, and I still do whenever I go out because my roommate is immunocompromised, but like the mask did jack and shit to mask the horrid smell of pure bleach. So in between scrubbing sessions with these things, I had to go into the next room to be able to breathe. Which was just one of many signs that my old job was poorly fucking managed. Yeah. Trip or treat. Once again, I appreciate the little note in the corner that no animals were hurt. On the one hand, that was an impressive feat of aerial acrobatics, but on the other, that's also just a cat being a cat, and by which I mean a theater kid.
This is my pet duck Adam going for his first swim. Be careful, Adam. Adam! Adam!
Oliver.
It is always fascinating to see cats react to these sorts of remote pet cams. Because, like, think of it from their perspective. Like, they are, as far as they are aware, alone in the house with the elder gods absent. Yeah, no, absolutely. Every time I see you skulking in my fridge looking for chicken, crouched in front of the door like some kind of fucking gremlin. But, yeah, no, like, this is a cat that thinks it is all by its lonesome, and then suddenly, from the ether, the distorted voice of the food giver, the beast, the unknowable beast that will outlive it and its predecessor, suddenly booming through the darkness of night. Yeah, understandably, it's gonna be a little concerned. It's like...
And he asked unto him, What is thy name? And he answered, I am Fluffy, the ballless. I refer to you as the one true food giver. And though you have my allegiance, you have not my predictability.
I should do a voice acting stream sometime. You know? I think you took a chip off the wrong block there.
They saw
The thing is, we can point and laugh, but us millennials are so fucking scarred by everything we've been through, we need to make our own fun so we don't fucking crash out on a fucking hourly basis. So honestly, props.
They saw a turtle in the middle of the road and decided to turn around and save it.
Damn it. Oh, we gotta go get...
What?
There's a turtle back there.
Apparently they had the right idea.
Get the turtle.
I mean, fake it till you make it, little man. Also, thank you for that, Koshe. I appreciate it.
A bash, switch, tablet.
Okay, let's see which one.
That's the options I get.
Yeah, let's see which one you got.
No!
These poor grasshoppers.
That is a special brand of evil that I can't help but respect. Well played. Well played. Good parenting.
Kidnappers were holding on as tight as they could.
You know? You know, things didn't pan out for them after Disney's Ants, so they had to fucking relocate as soon as possible.
These paintballers were getting ready to sprint out in a battle.
Honestly, yeah, you raise another good point there, Cochet. The fucking Fabio of insects over here. God, that's kind of a scary thought to realize most people have no idea who the fuck Fabio is anymore. Ah, my word. For the uninitiated, Fabio, as he was known colloquially, was a, let me put it this way. He was essentially known for being, like, traditionally good looking and was a common model for, the leading roles in, romance novels. Full name, Fabio Lanzoni. This is him as of 2014. And let me see if I can find an example of him. Oh, this is him when he was a bit younger. But if you've ever seen, like, just a generally smutty romance novel with a long-haired white guy that probably came out in the 80s and 90s, chances are that was Fabio. So let me see if I can find some examples here. Ah, perfect. Just... Here we are. Literally was known exclusively for having his ass painted on the fronts of smut novels. This, I feel, is sort of the insectoid equivalent. I'll never let go, Jack.
These paintballers were getting ready to sprint out in a battle.
Once again, this is why you wear a helmet. Always bring protection.
Negative.
And who says video games are a waste of time? Reload. Double towel. Triple towel. Towel-tacular. Towel frenzy.
Negative numbers. Let's go to hell. Stop!
They tried to ding-dong ditch their neighbor.
See, I'm just sort of stuck in my own head here because that specific doorbell, I remember hearing so many fucking times at one of my old jobs where I had to travel around and like visit clients. I don't know if it's like a fucking Amazon thing or whatever, but that fucking doorbell was everywhere. And I just now associate it with like, oh goody, I'm up for an evening of fucking internal screaming. Yeah, no, it probably is specifically tied to the camera. I don't know if it's like an Amazon product or anything, but it's just everyone and their fucking grandma had it. You know?
Oh, nice! But not nice enough.
This truck driver...
Again! Put respect on that name. And that name is Mom. This is how you get your kids to respect Mom. Get her on the court with you to remind you of who's in charge and when bedtime is supposed to be.
Oh, nice! But not nice enough.
This truck driver radioed this other truck driver to tell him a joke.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Shut up.
See, I can't even joke because I used to do the same thing when I was like 10. For context, when I was a child, something my father and I used to do was we had one of the, I forget if it was an FM radio or something. It probably was not. My knowledge of like different radio frequencies is admittedly very fucking limited. But we used to radio in truckers from the radio in his home office and just have conversations. It's just like every other night or so we would do it. And it's one of those weird fucking memories that sticks out in my mind whenever I see things like this.
Oh, she's literally going to push us. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Oh, Chloe.
You know? Good on Dad. Oh, is that a fucking parrotfish? Yeah, no, I was about to say, parrotfish are kind of dickheads. Like, you let those loose near a coral reef. That coral reef is fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
She wouldn't...
God. Oh, man. One moment. That feels better. Stretching. Honestly, you're right. I should make that a redeem crochet. You know, like people have like hydrate checks and posture checks. So honestly, I should do something along those lines. But I'm just going to hope beyond hope that this motherfucker was just popping some joints and not actively shitting his pants. Because they sound, it sounds like it could go either way.
She wouldn't stop crying, so Dad decided to confuse her.
I mean, if it works, it works. People like Redeems, I can let them check in on you like your little rat in enclosure. You know, I suppose. Though usually I'm the one with the magnifying glass, so I'm not used to people having that sort of experimental control, as it were. I mean, for a solid 6 years, yeah, that was my life professionally. Also, hello, hermano. We are just reacting to some daily dose of internet, specifically the supposedly best of 2025. Because I generally don't watch too much of this channel, but I figured I might as well catch up with memetic culture, since I tend to be a bit, shall we say, self-sheltered.
I need this guy to show up at my next birthday party.
You know? I mean, screw ventriloquism. We need more people like this performing. Stranger 5 feels like a low bar to cross. You're not wrong, Alex. That's how you handle your short friends. You say that, but most of the short friends I have are cryptids. So if they're not just gnawing at my ankles, they're probably going to try and go for an entire limb.
Ok, ça va. Ok, je le tiens, tu risques rien. Tant qu'il est dans mes mains, attention!
Chewbacca. Okay, I appreciate this guy. Bold words for someone who's probably short. I was gonna say, yeah, like, Koshei's almost as tall as I am, and I'm 6'2". But yeah, no, this is absolutely someone you want to bring to a kid's birthday party. If the kids aren't scared shitless, they're going to be laughing their asses off. And either way, they're going to be out of the parents' hair.
Ok, je le tiens, tu risques rien. Tant qu'il est dans mes mains, attention!
Chewbacca, could I do an impression of you real quick? I've worked really long to do this. Is that okay? Yeah? Hey, it's me, Chewbacca. You like it?
That was, in fact, something that was filmed and put on the internet. Also, if you waste this fucking cake, I swear to God. This is a knife. Don't forget to kiss your homies goodnight. I will say I am a sucker for pranks where the conductor is just thrown the fuck off. I think it's because it reminds me of this scene from the Marx Brothers' The Night of the Opera, where they swap out the sheet music for Take Me Out to the Ball Game. This has that same sort of inherent humor to it. And the fact that, like, every now and then you will get, like, I think, for example, of that one video of, like, I think it was just during a regular concert they were doing, where at one point during what was supposed to be one of the typical orchestral pieces on the set list, they start playing Happy Birthday because it was the conductor's birthday, that particular concert. It's a very wholesome type of prank, I feel. You know, he should be fine if he can reach 88 miles an hour. Watch out for the sturgeon. You know? Who's up for caviar? I'll personally pass. I mean, you left yourself wide open there, buddy.
This delivery.
I mean, the odds were stacked against you. Because if it wasn't the sea lion, it was going to be the fucking pelican.
This delivery guy was trying to drop off this balloon and birthday card.
Oh no. That's some rom-com bullshit. Felt that in my soul. My word. I mean, that is like... Oh no, he was absolutely having a fucking time of it. Good God. I feel like... How do I put this? Not like... non-traditional delivery people, like people who don't work for like a delivery company, but do it as like just like a side gig, they don't get nearly as much credit as they deserve. I mean, for the people who actually give a shit about it, like people who don't just like touch down that shit on the front porch and leave. Like there are assholes like that. But like people who just get stuck with weird requests like, yeah, deliver these balloons and chocolates. And then just it's one wrong step and suddenly, oh, well, half your delivery is fucking gone. Ask them to look up quickly enough. Hey, they'll at least get the sentiment behind it, but... yeah, no, shit can just suck. When you least expect it. Oh, dear. Down to the last fucking inch. My word. Wear your seatbelts, kids.
This dog is way too smart.
I mean... damn. I mean, it does look like there might be some poodle in there, and poodles are, like, notoriously smart. All right, Alex. Good lord.
A bunch of dangerous chemicals mixed together in this garbage truck.
You know? Jesus fuck. Well, once again, I appreciate the fucking... notice in the corner that nobody was hurt, but my fucking word. All aboard the Underminer Express, my word. I mean, at times I feel the same, Koshe, but we must persevere. That felt good for the first 5 seconds. Yeah, no, absolutely. When you have fucking, like, hazardous cans in a fucking mobile garbage press, that's kind of a recipe for disaster. This is why it's exceedingly important that you sort through your trash and recycling when you toss it out. I mean, the good news here is that the damage was probably reduced significantly due to the cold weather. But fucking hell. You know? This is what happens when you don't have that ring of red shells with you. You fucked around and found out, yes.
Hey!
Jesus, Ross, you okay?
I'm okay. Are you alright?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That's good.
Okay, a wholesome ending, though. Wholesome fucking ending. From one set of Australians to another, I guess.
What is it?
What'd you get, baby? Oh, bravo, mama.
Nothing.
I like this kid. I like this kid. This kid's got a bright future. Like this and an avocado. Thanks, kid. I feel are gonna start making ripples in the downfall of late stage capitalism. Just guys being bros.
In Brazil, it is tradition to give the first piece of your birthday cake to the person you love the most.
Uma pessoa muito legal, muito querida, que é
Mamãe.
Antônio!
Que foi, amor? Ficou emocionado.
Okay, again, surprisingly wholesome. Man, if only I could invoke the powers of Comidrian to get his fucking confirmation. Jesus fuck. You know? I'm not sure which is worth addressing more. The 1-star wanted rating he's got now? Or the fact that the building behind them is melding into the 4th dimension. What the fuck is that architecture? What the fuck is the building? It looks like it's going into labor, is what it's doing.
They gave him his first piece of bacon to see what he would think.
You want some bacon? Thank you, Mama.
That was the most... Alright, I see where you're coming from. Look I have ever seen on an infant. The absolute transition from I don't know what's currently in my mouth to I bet. I didn't know you were chill like that. I was unfamiliar with your game, Bacon.
Thank you, Mama.
Let me see if I can time this right.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh yeah, oh, you raise a good point, hermano. He's the blinking white guy. One moment. Blinking white guy origins. Absolute cinema. You know? You know, I was about to look up that one infamous picture of Bigfoot walking through the woods, and then I realized that might not be the coolest comparison here.
И сейчас улыбается.
You know?
Улыбается.
See, this is just me when I'm pretending that I'm not having a good time with some of the fucking weirdos in my friend groups. This is legitimately not cool.
This driver just...
I hate that got me. I hate that got me.
This driver decided to block this biker for no reason.
What are you doing?
Honestly? Warranted. Oh god. Oh god, Tokyo Drift. Oh!
He wanted
Once again, credit where credit is due.
to see if his dog would give him his sock back in exchange for some bread.
Você escolhe a mídia. Qual você vai querer?
I was gonna say counter offer, why not both?
Os dois.
Imagine if it falls in my mouth and I eat it.
Ew! You're not sleeping in bed tonight if you do that.
Jesus. Once again, I appreciate the clarification in the corner, but my word. I feel as though there might be an age limit necessary for this slide.
Watch this. Praise the Lord.
Don't worry, guys. He's just doing a Roman salute.
Praise the Lord.
She was really nervous to show this portrait that she drew of her mom.
Oh my god, I have not seen this one in a long time.
Is that me? No, it's nice. It's so nice. Oh, I've never looked better.
I mean, everyone's gonna start somewhere. And even then, it's like, it doesn't have to be realistic to get the point across, kiddo. Like, so long as it captures the essence of mom. Yeah, it was pretty artistic, too, all things considered. Besides, if anyone asks, just say you were going full Picasso.
So how does something like this even happen?
Okay, we'll break that down later, but first... Was that a stock sound effect they added to the footage? Because I swear I've heard that specific metal clang sound before.
I've never looked better.
So it reminded me of the artwork from Tom Tom Club's music video for Pleasure. There you go. Admittedly, I am not familiar. Well, I mean, while we have a lull in the action, as it were, let me see here. Tom Tom Club. Let's see. Tom Tom Club Punk. Honestly, I can see it. Yeah. Honestly, it does give me vibes of that one character with the ponytail on the left. And again, like, even if you were like originally going for something more realistic, everyone starts somewhere. So keep on keeping on, kiddo.
Me? No, it's nice. It's so nice. Oh, I've never looked better.
I'm just obsessed over this fucking sound effect now. Like, I need to see if I can find it. Like, it might even be a Gmod thing. That's it. It's the second one of these.
Looked better.
So pause there and go back to this. So listen to this sound here. And then it's entirely possible it's just like similar enough, but like it almost sounds as if they ripped that specific sound effect. This is from Half-Life, by the way. This is a sound effect from Half-Life.
I've never looked better.
So, again, setting up. Yeah, no, it sounds identical. So maybe it's just me being autistic, but I almost wonder if, like, they added that Half-Life sound effect to make it sound a bit more thunky. Or just more impactful. Half-Life brought this sound from the future. Apparently. Could they give us a better president and universal health care while they're at it? Maybe some fucking basic income?
So how does something like this even happen?
Eggs. Oh, I can't remember. Maybe like $8.
So that's why they're so expensive these days.
$8.
New fear unlocked. Like, I'm trying to wrap my mind around what happened here. Like, my only guess, or at least my first guess, is that, like, it's a sudden difference in temperature. Like, maybe this bowl was, like, hot out of the dishwasher or the microwave, and then the sudden exposure to, like, the cold eggs from the fridge. But even then, I doubt that the temperature change with the cold eggs and the hot bowl would be that different as to cause that sudden shattering explosion.
$8?
Like, here she is, like, trying to pick shell out of the fucking eggs. And either there was just a weird fucking temperature change, or she nicked just the right spot with her fucking nails. Either way, I'm sticking to plastic. Plastic and metal bowls. Is that the gator? Oh! It was suddenly something. The Florida Everglades. Not even once.
What was that? What was that?
Fish.
He was trying to teach him how to ride a motorcycle.
Oh no.
This company was working on giving them a new roof.
I hope they do floors, too. How fucking old must this deck have been? The thing is, like, my childhood home had a deck very similar to this. But as time went on, we actually, you know, hired a company to replace that deck entirely with, like, I forget if it was like plastic boards or like, I think there's a specific type of like wood paneling, quote unquote, where like the wood itself isn't actual wood, but it's like a combination of like synthetic materials and like bark. But yeah, no, like, if you're living, because this is someone clearly living out in, like, the woods, and this time of year, like, through many, many years of, like, lack of care for a deck like this, especially if you're living this deep in the forest, this kind of, like, water and time damage is going to be inevitable for a deck this big. Especially when you're piling that much fucking sheer building material on top. Good fucking God. Old and never given a weatherproof finish. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, now I need to fucking look that up. Like, I think yeah, something like this. Like, is some sort of, like, plastic... Yeah, plastic wood. There you go. This is what, like, the deck of my childhood home was eventually completely replaced with. And, like, it's gonna be a lot more weather-resistant. Because this is unfortunately what happens when you either don't put a weatherproof finish on the wood for a deck, or simply neglect it over the course of probably decades, it seems like. Even if it's a strong, sturdy wood like redwood. Give the critters microplastic. I mean, what doesn't have microplastics at this point? Unfortunately. We may all perish, but plastic will persevere. I think that was even something George Carlin put out at one point. Like, the whole reason the Earth allowed human beings to exist was so that it could get plastic. Love how we don't see the guy again. He was swallowed. Yeah, thankfully, like, in the corner, like, let me just quickly. Nobody was hurt. Which, again, I do appreciate those little clarifications. Oh.
This elephant's...
You know? Come to the big city, kid. You're gonna be a star. And by star, I mean you're gonna be consumed by the flames. I trust Daily Dose of Internet to do its due process and verify nobody was hurt. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's some Ghostbusters 2 bullshit, man. Like, I am never setting foot in New York again.
This elephant somehow wandered into this Buddhist temple. So this bike ride...
I'm sorry, I got thrown off by the the fucking cut-off scream of the elephant. What? The thing is, I can see this happening because elephants, by nature, are very curious animals, especially when it comes to different types of music. Like, there's so many videos out there where, like, animals like elephants will just hear a source of music and will just gravitate towards it. Also, I am immediately concerned for this biker.
So this bike rider got super lucky.
See, this is why I don't for the life of me understand why anyone would ever go biking on a road with no dedicated bike path. Like, I mean, yeah, but bike through the woods with, like, a dirt path or something. Bike, like, in town. But, like, if you're going on an actual, like, full-on freeway road and there isn't a dedicated bike path, take a fucking bus. It's far too fucking dangerous, man.
These firefighters...
The night Santa went crazy. The night Saint Nick went insane. Realized he was animatronic. Something finally must have snapped in his brain.
were checking in on a gas leak that sent these manhole covers flying into the air.
Again? This is the start of literally any kaiju or natural disaster movie. If you see this happening, fucking run. Why? Pourquoi? It's like the equivalent of seeing if my partner will let me grab their wallet. Test to see if shit to hide. I fucking hate. I hate this fucking testing bullshit that couples seem to do, man. It's like, oh, if you have nothing to hide, you should have no problem with letting me see your personal information. Fuck right off with that shit. It's basic human decency to ask for permission for just access to someone else's shit. I hate white people. What was there a point to this? Is there a reason you look so smug? What did you prove? Other than you being an asshole. Never showing my partner my phone because... Hermano, I got bad news for you. You're a furry. Your partner has ready access to furry feet pics. You know? Oh, God. Yeah, this is what I was hoping it was going to go into. Good ending. Good ending. She's surprised I assumed he was stealing his food, not his phone. I mean, maybe either way, this is sign number one that maybe you should see other people.
Set, go! Oh, I got her!
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Saboteur.
Go! Oh, I got her!
Finish her.
Does Goose thought
I hate. One moment. Because I need to see if I can find the sound that reminded me of. Let's see here. Hopefully I don't get flagged by Toho for this.
Does Goose Does
Once again, corporate wants us to find the difference. And unfortunately, there is none to be found.
Does Goose thought it would be a good idea to go in the tiger enclosure?
Once again, if you ever had any doubt in your mind before that geese are fucking dinosaurs, let this be a lesson to you. Sons of bitches don't fuck around. Goose didn't think, the goose knew. Yeah. I mean, God forbid a fucking swan managed to get its way in there. You would be down a fucking tiger. As bad as you think geese are, swans are even worse. Fucking birds with teeth, man. Goose like, yes. The answer is yes, hermano. Never underestimate the fuck around and find out energy of a goose or swan. There's a reason why in old-timey Christmas movies, you know a family was well off when they had a Christmas goose. You've never seen a goose in real life? Well, to be fair, given where you grew up, that is understandable. But yeah, no, like... Yeah, what a blessed life. If you want a reason to steer clear of a goose's shit list... fucking... Need I say more? Well, yeah, no, that's the thing, hermano. Many people do, in fact, use geese as guard dogs. They are very much some of the most blatant descendants of dinosaurs. And again, you get to swans, it's very much a similar situation. They are associated so strongly with love and romance, and yet they will readily end your life over the most fickle shit. Birds are fucking mean, dude. Geese and rooster. Yeah, no, absolutely. And you wonder why I seem to have a long-standing rivalry with the fucking things. Yeah, no, I had a feeling from the fucking back and forth speed that something was up there. Swan Lake, but it's an actual swan going ape shit. Yeah, honestly. The thing is, I can't tell... Well, hello, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated, Dungeon Diver. Hello, I am the Logician, a Rant Sona VTuber, and I'm just doing a bit of daily dose of internet reactions today. Also, I don't think I have ever seen a small zebra before, but you know what? Here we are. Bappi, as the children say. Honestly, someone maxed out their acrobatics score. God damn. My word. Let's see that again, shall we? Amazing.
This woman went to the gym and fell asleep for 3 hours.
Again, I can hardly blame her. Like, especially depending on how warm it was or just how much she pushed herself. Oh. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, honestly. You know, there's some things in life that just restore your fucking faith in humanity. This absolute fucking himbo of a man. Fucking Superman pose and everything. Is this what the kids call aura farming? Meanwhile, in Mad Max...
I guess this is a really good way to try and sell balloons on a beach.
You know? On the one hand, I can respect the hustle. Jesus fuck. Thank you, Shakarian. That is much appreciated. But, on the one hand, I can respect the idea behind the hustle. On the other, I'd respect it more if it weren't for the threat of all that fucking plastic getting blown into the ocean. Because that is a metric fuck ton of garbage, essentially.
Your order is not ready to be picked up, ma'am.
Fucking... This... Look at this proto-Karen.
Order is not ready to be picked up, ma'am.
Oh my god. The stink on that little face. Oh my god. My word. This... You have to be careful with this one. This is a slippery slope towards this kid asking for the manager at age 5. I was gonna say, good going, Batman. You know, once again, credit where credit is due. Man clearly paid attention to the footage of that zebra. I mean... Once again... Nature is beautiful. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. I suppose that's one way to exfoliate.
They're just trying to enjoy their time fishing on the lake.
I already know where this is going. And just as I was about to respond, like, why? Why do people fish on ice? Like, I understand it was a necessity once upon a time, but, like... There's so many fucking hazards involved, man.
Bruh.
Just carrying on, I guess. Not much that can be done at that point, unfortunately.
We're doing 5 waves.
Okay, but that's how you know you've gotten to a good... Oh, is that a fucking Chili's? I was about to say, that's how you know you've gotten to a good restaurant. Then I saw it was a fucking Chili's. I guess it was just a particularly good Chili's.
I feel like this carnival game was poorly planned out.
Nah, see, it's just late to its state with that one football. They got yeeted by the windmill. Windmill? What the fuck am I... You know what I mean.
So, this is pretty crazy. The opposition party in the Serbian parliament got so upset with how things were going that they started throwing smoke bombs.
This is Democracy Manifest.
You know what? Even just to take a brief break from Daily Dose. I feel like we need to bring back an oldie but a goodie.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me? Up in the car. Get some cups. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.
No, we've only got one cup.
Ta-ta and farewell.
That's all right. Just get him in the car.
One cup, look. They even broke.
That, to this day, is the most polite arrest I have ever witnessed. Ta-ta and farewell. Sounds like a Disney movie narrator. Honestly, I'm not sure how comfortable I'd be with the Disney movie narrator saying, "Are you ready to receive my lip penis?"
Wow.
Oh, God. Watch out, the sex pests are coming through. Jesus. Okay, I just love that summative ow.
I had no idea that iguanas could do this with their tail.
I'm gonna rip you.
They're long for a reason, jackass. This is another animal that's just the safest best, but not to fuck with. Yeah, get whipped, idiot. It's like the same dumbasses who crawled into the tiger reserve at the zoo some years back. Like, congratulations, you made a fucking schmuck of yourself and upset an animal. Now you understand the dominatrix lizard Pokemon. Hermano. I'm not mad. I'm not even particularly surprised. I'm just disappointed. It's a slippery slope once you start off being a Salazzle stand. Not validating them on Salazzle. Yeah, no, exactly.
They were out.
You know? Did I say stand? I meant to say stand. My apologies. Either way. Man, the new season of Big Top Burger is looking pretty good.
They were out to dinner when her boyfriend moved out of his wheelchair and onto the floor. She couldn't figure out why until she realized that he was proposing to her. They did a test to see if she was actually sleeping or not.
If I lift her arm up and it stays up in the air, then she's asleep. She's sleeping.
Okay, let's see.
How do you figure? Yeah, I'm trying to see the logic here. I may not have personally partaken in any extensive sleep studies, but as far as I am aware,
If both hands were in the air, she'd be sleeping. Let's see if the other hand goes up.
there it is. There it is. Okay, fair enough. All right. I spoke a bit soon. Well played, Mom. Well played.
Uite, el e robotul meu care mi-aduce mâncarea să nu... Nu!
You know? Taken before his prime.
Uite, el e robotul.
See, I'm trying to remember the name of that one racing game franchise. Like, the one predominantly featuring that clown in the ice cream truck. Like, something metal. I got some of those vibes with the one ice cream truck video earlier. Twisted Metal, thank you. Yes. We're seeing a DLC character here.
No!
You know? If anything deserved a fucking Tony Hawk sound effect, it was that. Don't. Fucking don't. I'm mad. I'm upset. I am upset.
Ow! That didn't feel good.
Good job, asshole. Girls. Girls, you haven't been eating well, have you? See, if you were meeting your fucking protein goals, that wouldn't have happened. Okay, fair enough. I see you. That was cinema. Once again, credit where credit is in fact due.
Confie nas suas colegas, tá certo? Só se joga, vai!
If we're seeing a trust fall on this channel, you know it can only end one way. I stand corrected. A man's just escaped from the glue factory.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this?
This biker was riding with his girlfriend when he suddenly lost control.
You know?
I
Once again, safety first. My word. That's why you need to be covered when you run. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, alternative, don't ride a fucking motorbike. Like, I don't know, man. I've never understood the mentality of people who are just fully comfortable. I mean, yeah, on the one hand, yeah, they look cool. On the other, they're screaming metal fucking death traps. Like, I do not feel comfortable whatsoever with the concept of riding at 50 plus miles an hour in a vehicle that does not have my entire fucking body covered.
Não gosto de batata, mano. Demorou, mano. Olha, aviãozinho. Ô, filha da...
Fucking sniped. Well, once again, let's raise my blood pressure a bit more. I was about to say, we read... Who hit fucking Control C and V on this motherfucker?
You see how they look at the same time, yeah? You see how they look at this? Look, they're in sync! They are in sync! They are in sync, bro!
So I guess this person is super lucky to be alive.
You know? Few things. One, why are you getting that close to fucking stingrays? Two, if you're gonna be that close to stingrays, maybe have more coverage for your bare legs, lest you go out the same way Steve Irwin did. Third, fucking... Rays can be stuck. I mean, like, they can, but at the same time, I also have to question, why the fuck was this boat in such shallow water? See, I understand he got stabbed through the heart, but, like, if this is a place where boats regularly fucking go through, I can imagine the Rays are going to be somewhat perturbed with someone getting all up in their business. They are likely to scramble and potentially get that barb someplace it doesn't belong. This just feels like a recipe for disaster. Speaking of recipes for disaster...
This guy was upset that his property taxes went up, so he went to a town hall and started dancing out of protest.
Please come forward to the microphone, state your name and address for the record.
Honestly?
Watch this. Why did our taxes go up so much?
I think we found a true American hero. An absolute fucking king. Meanwhile, the other end of the spectrum. I mean, going back to those fucking sports-based recipes for disaster I mentioned.
This person somehow thought that this baggage claim luggage belt at the airport was actually an escalator.
I mean, I gotta get a good look at this person first. It certainly seems to be an older individual. I mean, part of it I can probably attribute to the clear asbestos on their scalp. They still make people like you in that model? GG's Cruella.
This dad just found out that he's gonna be a grandpa.
Looks like something you used to suck on when you were little.
Yeah? You should probably read it.
Actually, no. Right.
Okay, but the transition from snarky father to starry-eyed child.
Right.
Really? Yeah.
A police officer.
I say this as someone who fucking hates working with kids. I spent 6 years of my life working with children in a professional capacity. Shit like that still warms my cold, dead heart, to a certain extent at the very least.
Ran into this biker because he was texting and driving.
Sorry, let's repeat that, because that looked like a cop car to me.
A police officer ran into this biker because he was texting and driving.
One more time for the people in back.
Really? Yeah.
A police officer ran into this biker because he was texting and driving.
This is where tax dollars are going, folks.
Moving right along. Whoa, whoa! Ah! You mother! What are you looking at your phone, officer? I got a text from the other officer.
Yeah, that makes it okay. Anyone catch the number on this bitch? Yeah, no, exactly. Like, he could have used the fucking police radio. One of many reasons I will now and always stand in the ACAB camp. You know, he was absolutely fucking, like, swiping left on, like, Tinder or some shit. I almost said Tumblr, which might as well be the same fucking thing. I was texting another officer. Go sit on a fucking railroad spike. Meanwhile, on Tatooine... Actually, no, that's a desert planet. The joke doesn't work. But something hover car.
He started recording because he couldn't believe how squeaky these concrete stairs were.
That is, in fact, a very polite way to put it, Shakarian. Fucking word.
This guy was washing his car when he was suddenly attacked by two guys that were trying to steal his car.
Oh, I told.
Honestly? You have access to a fucking projectile tool that can shoot out scalding hot water? Or at least water laced with soap that can sting the eyes? You're in a relatively good situation, all things considered.
Told you, you have to stop coming around. Stop bringing your mates. I can see he's there. We have no food.
So this is pretty crazy. A passenger at the airport fell into the x-ray machine on accident.
If it's that same fucking cotton candy haired bitch. I mean, I'll say this much. Given the cost of getting an x-ray in a typical American hospital, or even fucking urgent care, I can't exactly say I blame this person for trying to get a cheaper alternative.
يرسل من يرسل
See, I just half expect this shit from Cochet and Gaelic at this point. When I'm trying to go about my day, suddenly everything turns to shit and I hear from some fucking air vent.
This judge was confused because this police officer showed up to virtual court without any pants on.
Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Jackson.
You know, my work is already done. Motherfucker outed himself already. Once again, a cab.
Number 3919 out of the 12th precinct.
Have you got some pants on, officer?
No, sir.
Our tax dollars at work.
Okay.
This might be the best audience of all time.
There's 2 in there.
What? You're ruining the trick. All right, he said there's 2 in there. He's right. Look, but that one is also salt. What?
Once again, the kids are all right.
The
absolute king.
Emergency automatic braking system on this car is kind of crazy.
Motherfucker was waltzing down the middle of the road like he was getting a fucking sandwich from the fridge. You know?
Маша, це я так.
I mean, that's just impressive. That's just theater. Meanwhile, I see we've found the next evolutionary stage of the fuzzy worm. Like... where the fuck has this evolutionary line in Pokemon been?
Сьогодні себе піднімала на роботу, отак. Отак. І отак пішла.
You kind of sick with it. Specifically a shape-shifting spread in Chinese folklore, I think, and they have a dozen faces that represent them in opera with 100 costume changes. Yeah, it is kind of the equivalent of like a mix between a sticky hand and a worm on a string. But yeah, I was not aware of this aspect of Chinese theater. That is fucking fascinating. And again, an impressive fucking feat of, from both the costuming and, props department. All right.
Oh my god! What? Oh!
Jesus. And this is why you need to keep your visors in mind, folks. Keep your visors in mind. And remember that the Daystar is not our friend.
This dad saw this car coming and was able to save his kids. This magician was testing out a new special effect for one of his shows.
Oh no. The sun is a deadly laser. Thank God.
Oh!
Yeah, you couldn't have done this outside. Rule of thumb, if you're delving into any activity that involves explosives, do it the fuck outside. Typically next to a readily available source of water, jackass. Congratulations, you gave your fucking ceiling a clover tattoo. You've now marked yourself for death from the wrath of Silver Shamrock. I suppose I can see that too, Koshar.
Oh!
This dad has identical twins and couldn't figure out which one was which.
Kevin! Mama's talking to you! Come here, come say hi. Come here, Liam. Who are you? Are you Kevin or Liam?
I'm Kevin.
You're Kevin? Yeah. Oh, you are Kevin. Jesus Christ.
No, just Kevin. Unless you decide to go with a rather unconventional naming convention.
This live stream.
I mean, in a pinch, it could work. I did not mean for that pun. Checking them for branding. Checks price tag. Yeah, no, it seems to be a fucking trend with the two of you tonight, hermano.
This live streamer somehow got struck by lightning inside of his own house.
I mean, obviously it's running less at the moment, so it's going to be better. Might.
Does it count as getting struck by lightning or just fucking electrocuted? I mean, at that point, regardless of whether or not a fucking bolt of lightning hits your house, I think your ass just got electrocuted by your fucking electronic setup.
Bro, I just got struck by lightning.
You can see the moment when he realizes that mom will always show up.
Finally, a child I can fucking tolerate.
They were also concerned for her.
Oh. Me at the airport when Carl arrives. I mean, honestly, yeah. You know, that is absolutely you, Core, hermano. Consumed or ready to feast. ¿Por qué no los dos? We growing tonight, boys. Once again, you can tell a lot about the direction these kids' lives are going to take. I mean, a very cuntily dressed version of me, but a version of me nonetheless, it would seem. Speaking of cunty.
Oh, you found your moo. Good job. Where'd that come from? Oh.
I could not tell you for the life of me if this is true, or if this is real, rather, or not. Because on the one hand, yes, this absolutely does sound like an e-girl moaning moo into a mic. On the other, farm animals are fucking weird. Femboy cat. Alright. So you can find your sources of femboy milk elsewhere, alright? This is not the stream for that.
Wow.
You know?
Hey Picasso, am Sonntag malst
I mean, props for embracing the meme, I guess.
du bitte dein Kreuz bei Dr. Stefan Keller.
I mean, you're not incorrect, Koshe, but that's neither here nor there. But buddy, you got a little, some... Well, his ass certainly can't wait to get home and get that monkey off his back.
These people
Okay.
went to a Coldplay concert and looked a little guilty.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That was last year, wasn't it? That was, in fact, in 2025, wasn't it? For those of you playing the home game, the man in this image was a, big name company executive. That is not his wife. That is his, I want to say, not secretary, but a woman on the same board as him. Let me look up the actual facts on this one, because I don't want to spew bullshit to you. Let me see here. Here we are. So, yes, Andy Byron here. The CEO at the time of tech company Astronomer. Attended this show with an HR executive from the same company, Kristen Cabot. Yeah. Hell of a fucking year, 2025.
Look at these two.
Off he fucks.
I'm really not sure what's going on here.
Where's our fucking crib? Where's our dedicated family album? No, this absolutely does have intervention vibes. You're not wrong.
For some reason, this guy was just hanging outside this moving truck.
The better question is why the fuck... Well, not even better question, but the real question, why the fuck is the moving truck open?
Bro, he's just posing. He's strapped in there with it.
He's not strapped.
It's not real.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not real.
Once again, finally some good fucking food. You know, I have the distinct impression this PS5 is not long for this world. Well, I stand corrected yet again. Seems my distinctive brand of pessimism is shaping my outlook on things yet again. Surprising absolutely no one. On site. On fucking site with this thing. Quick, while its back is turned.
Brooklyn, though. Brooklyn somersaults her way to the...
You know, honestly, not a bad save. ACAB includes these guys. Abso-fucking-lutely it does.
Happy birthday, Ezekiel. Yay!
That is the end of the...
Hold on. That is, in fact, a Ben & Jerry's cup. With what I assume is dog-safe whipped cream. That is fucking devious. For those of you who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, Ben & Jerry's was once experimenting with the idea of a grape flavor ice cream. Unfortunately, At the time they were experimenting with said flavor, their partner at the time had a dog. This dog managed to get into said grape flavor ice cream that they were experimenting with. Grapes are toxic to dogs. Because of this, they decided not to follow through on releasing said ice cream flavor. So having this fucking dog eat a Ben & Jerry's ice cream made apparently specifically for dogs, it just seems fairly macabre to me. How the fuck has it been nearly 2.5 hours?
That is the end of this video. Thank you so much for making 2025 such an amazing year. Thanks for watching my videos, and I hope to see you again soon.
I mean, he died at the end. I suppose you're not entirely wrong there. Went from eating ice cream to eating shit. Fuck me, how did I get a 2+ hour stream out of less than a half-hour video? I suppose the internet works in mysterious ways, and especially when you're reflecting on the fucking true and deep horrors of the prior year. This whole time I thought the narrator was some sort of texted. No, that's just how he fucking sounds. Like, he honestly feels like the logical next step after number 15, Sephiroth. God. Anyway, that was an interesting, I suppose, deviation from my usual brand of reaction content. I hate that I've defaulted to the term content. Fucking hell. Now, again, I went into this initially thinking that I might do a try not to laugh challenge, but then figured, nah, this isn't going to get me to laugh. Most things fail to do so, outside of, like, cat videos, maybe. But, seeing as how that expectation on my part fell short, I'm thinking the next time, if I do another one of these Daily Dose reaction streams, I might make it an actual try not to laugh challenge with some punishments implemented via, I guess, Wheel of Misfortune? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have a few ideas for new types of streams I want to do for 2026, specifically for Wednesdays. Hot sauce, I mean, it's fairly on brand for me at this point, isn't it? I mean, many of my peers are recommending that I try to be a little nicer to myself when it comes to those types of things, but who knows? We'll see. I digress. Despite the repeat fucking spikes in panic, seeing people nearly lose their goddamn fucking lives in traffic accidents and other unfortunate instances, I'd say this stream went relatively well. And I do hope that you enjoyed yourselves. Once again, I would like to thank our newest follower, Dungeon Diver, for tuning in. Because that bumps me back up to 100 viewers. It's been a little bit since that number rose and fell. So it's nice to see that evened out again. Anyway, thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourselves while you were here. And until the next time, try to think more than not at all, like a good chunk of the people from this compilation. Please, for the love of all things fucking logical and reasonable, always remember to fucking think.